ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this, The Late Late Show. We hope you had a great Wednesday. Thank you for joining us. We have a fun show tonight. We'll be chatting with the always brilliant Riz Ahmed. Later on, we have a performance from the most streamed artist in the world. Bad Bunny is here. You don't want to miss it. Yeah, Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny. That's what they used to call me in high school. Bad Bunny.
You were a Bad Bunny in high school?
Yeah, big time. Yeah, you know me. I was bad, man. Bad Bunny.
I can see it.
I'd be like, what? He'd be like, yeah, Bad Bunny. I'm like, I'll show you as a Bad Bunny. One day, I'll be the voice of Peter Rabbit. That is how bad a bunny I am. Let's take a look at some headlines. With only 2 months left, the Trump administration is facing yet another potential scandal. According to a new report, the Justice Department is investigating an alleged scheme where individuals tried to bribe White House officials in exchange for a presidential pardon. It's unclear what the pardon would be for, but for starters, I'm guessing bribery? The investigation has not named the source in the White House is accused of selling the pardons, but apparently it's one Ronald J. Brump. Meanwhile, according to other reports, President Trump has been talking with his advisors about the possibility of granting preemptive pardons to members of his own family, including Don Jr., Eric, Ivanka, and his son-in-law, Jared Kushner. Which means Tiffany Trump is somewhere like, hello, I can commit crimes too. Stop ignoring me, Dad. Preemptive pardons for his family. Although, to be fair, Don Jr. says he doesn't need a pardon unless cocaine is illegal. He's like, cocaine's not illegal, is it? It's not illegal. It's not illegal. It's completely legal. There's any excuse. I don't know where this has come from. My cocaine act out. Don Jr.'s like, it's not legal. What's his girlfriend called? Kimberly! They're saying cocaine's legal. She's like, what? According to legal experts, Trump's children may need pardons due to potential conflicts of interest arising between their business dealings and conversations with their father. Meanwhile, Jared Kushner needs a pardon for the time he killed a drifter just so he could feel something. In other political news, Attorney General William Barr has appointed a special counsel to continue investigating the origins of the Trump-Russia inquiry, even after Biden takes office. The special counsel is John Durham. If you're not familiar with John Durham, here he is here. As you can see, he's currently in the process of growing his own bespoke COVID mask. Look, he looks like Santa Claus. He looks like Santa Claus if the only gift Santa gave was a firm handshake. Can you see that picture again? Look at that. He looks like a goatee grew a man. I'm not sure what John Durham will find on the Russia inquiry, but he will definitely get to the bottom of what your mum's favourite flowers are, because she's a special lady and he's not here to replace your dad, OK, sport? Could you pull off facial hair like that? Could you go with that?
Yeah, I could, but I'm hot, and, like, hot people can do anything. You know.
You've had a little trim down, haven't you?
Kinda, yeah.
I can sense a trim down.
Ish, yeah.
Yeah.
Ish. That's like my old hairstyle, that picture.
Where you've taken this away.
Just, yeah.
You've taken this away and you've just put a sort of...
Yeah. Just
like a sort of... There you go.
Yeah. It's so fast. These guys are so fast.
That was remarkably fast.
That was the fastest I've ever seen.
Yeah, you see that again? How can the graphics department do that so quickly? But when we've got like a picture of, I don't know, a blurred penis on a robot, they're like, oh, I was gonna have to wait till the end of the day for that. Sorry, boss. Oh, look at that.
Oh, nice. Damn. Wow. Wow.
I'm actually not mad at that.
No.
Let me see it again. Look at that.
Wow. That's a new James.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
You're not sure about it, Hagar? No. Just sort of look
Shaking
and
hands.
feel like a... Oh! Oh, now, come on. Carbs.
I told you.
You did tell us. You said you're hot. You can pull anything off.
Yeah, that's in play. That guy makes he makes his own jerky at home, and it sells for a lot of money outside Erewhon.
But he doesn't do it for the money. He does it because he passionately believes in the truth of organic jerky.
That's right. I use the money to make canoes for urban youth.
Yeah. We're having fun. It's nice that we're all having fun. And did you guys see this? My friends and family back home are very, very excited about this news. Today, the United Kingdom gave emergency approval to Pfizer's coronavirus vaccine, becoming the first Western country to do so. I mean, they will do anything to make sure the next season of the Great British Baking Show just gets back into production. They're like, go, go, protect Prue at all costs. Prue Leith, they said Prue Leith will be the first person to get the vaccine. It will be her, then the Queen, then frontline workers.
Are they going to put it like a blocky plastic primary color syringe?
Yeah, exactly. Just to match whatever necklace she's wearing that day. Yeah. But yeah, what about that? Britain wins. Yeah. Looks like they're going to have to rewrite Hamilton.
Yes. Finally.
They'll be like, you'll be back for a vaccine. You must kneel in front of the Queen. And we wanted to tell you about this. A Thai fisherman has found what is believed to be the world's biggest blob of whale vomit. And get this, because it contains a special type of alcohol used in perfumes, the vomit blob is worth over $3 million. See, I wouldn't even think to ask the value of it. I'd be like, oh, yeah, sorry. Nearly stepped in that. Apparently the whale vomit is so valuable because it contains this type of alcohol that's used in perfume. I don't know how this happens. Who's taking whale vomit, extracting things from it, and going, you know what we should do? We should just put this on our wrists and a little bit on our necks. That's what we should do. Also, it says he came across whale vomit. How do you even get it appraised? Do you know what I mean? What do you do when you've got the whale vomit? How do you know to get that money?
I would have asked you, so that you don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
you don't know.
You got your finger on the pulse, so if neither one of us know it, I have no... Reggie?
Do you know where you take it? You know where you take... You know where I think you take the whale vomit to get it appraised? Get the money for it? A prawn shop.
Yes. Yes.
I don't even know what happened there. I wasn't even responsible for that joke. It just whooshed in and whooshed out. And that's what you get at 12:58 on CBS. Here's a crazy story. Despite organisers' claims that they took extraordinary safety measures, more than 41 people have tested positive for coronavirus after they attended a New Orleans swingers convention. What a shock. It was a super spreader event. I love this. The organisers claimed they took every precaution, including temperature checks, social distancing in line, and sanitising upon check-in. I guess they just forgot about the one part where just dozens of strangers just started to have sex with each other. It ended pretty badly. It did. Dozens of people left the swingers convention riddled with disease, and some of them also got COVID. And finally, I don't know if I can swing. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I've got it in me. Could you, Gaga? You're into it? What? What?
I'm pointing at this guy.
Oh, it looked like you, from where I was sitting, Gaga, you were doing this. I never noticed you were doing that.
I wish that was what I was doing.
If I had the body and physique of Guillermo,
Exactly.
I'd never not be swinging. I would swing 2, 4, 7, 3, 6, 5. But like, for an example, you're the reason, Guillermo, that I don't think I can swing. Because if it's me and my wife, and you and your girlfriend, my wife's like, yeah, okay. And your girlfriend's like, oh. She's devastated. You know what happens? I end up just watching on, eating a cheese and Marmite quesadilla. I end up just sort of watching on, like going... Shall I? No? OK, I'll keep watching. Hey, Guillermo. Guillermo, shall... No? All right, cool, got it. I assume that's what swingers do. Is that what they do, Guillermo?
My girlfriend's parents watch this show. Religiously.
And they don't know that you're a committed swinger. Yeah, I don't think it's for me. I just don't have the confidence that Pete's got. I don't have it. Yeah, actually, this is ringing a bell now, Pete. Didn't you get back from New Orleans like 3 weeks ago? Yeah, but I wore a mask. It was all fine.